One thing, just looking at this picture, America sure don't want black pilots. Look at these pilots, man. They're just a sea of white faces for real. Mm-mm-mm. Well, this is who she is. So, more than 1,200 Delta pilots picketed at 7 major airports to call for higher pay. Now, they're already shorthanded in pilots. Now, the few they got are threatening to go on strike. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at this situation and I don't think airlines in America will ever be the same. I really don't think they're going to ever get to where they were in 2019 again. This is just my opinion. So, more than 1,200 Delta pilots and staff engaged in 7 airport wide demonstrations on Thursday calling for higher pay, among other things, all while flight cancellations continue around the U.S. on the eve of the holiday. And the holiday is here, and I was looking this morning, and they are canceling hundreds and hundreds of flights. It's just like the Juneteenth holiday weekend, exactly the same. The demonstrations at major airports in New York City, Atlanta, Detroit, Minneapolis, Salt Lake City, Seattle, and Los Angeles feature Delta employees holding signs with messages including industry leading contract now. The last time a contract was negotiated between Delta and its pilots was in 2016, said Reed Donahue, a Delta pilot he has worked for Delta as a pilot for 6 years. Our message today for Delta management that it was time to come to the table for the industry leading contract. This is what they told NPR over the phone. As you know, for passengers out there flying this weekend, know that there's a good chance that at least one crew member on their flight, being a flight attendant or pilot, is likely, working overtime on that day off to help the operation out. Aside from higher pay, Delta pilots are seeking better work life balance, health insurance, retirement, and job security. So far in 2022, Delta pilots are on pace by the end of the summer to have clocked more overtime hours than in 2018 and 2019 combined. Delta told NPR that demonstrations Thursday by its staff would not disrupt our operations for our customers. This is what Delta is saying. Earlier this year, Delta, ALPA, and a representative for the National Mediation Board restarted our mediated contract negotiations that have been paused for almost 2 years due to the pandemic, Delta told NPR in a statement. Our goal remains continue providing Delta pilots with an industry leading overall contract with the best compensation based on pay, retirement, work rules, and profit sharing. We're also committed to making sure the contract language supports our ability to run world class operations, maintain a strong balance sheet, and invest in our business for our customers and employees alike. The demonstrations Thursday came a day after Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders said that he called on Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg and the U.S. Department of Transportation to take action and to reduce airline cancellations and delays. With air travel demand surging, airlines have been struggling to keep up, due in part to a pilot shortage. When faced with problems such as inclement weather, many airlines have been forced to cancel flights entirely. Lance Wilson, a campaigner with the worker agency who believes Delta employees deserve to be properly compensated. Over the past 6 years, inflation and the pandemic made the cost of basic needs skyrocket. So Delta needs to stop exploiting their employees and pay them a livable wage for the valuable work they do, Wilson told NPR over email. Mm-mm-mm. Now, it is bad when you don't have enough pilots. The few you got are picketing and they're complaining about their work conditions and they're telling you you're not paying them enough. That says it all. Boy, America, I have to tell you, I have never seen it this bad just overall in the job market than I have over these past 2 years. It has revealed a lot of things. It has revealed that there's a lot of people that are very unhappy on these jobs. And they sit on these jobs unhappy for many years, and in some cases, decades. And it's also revealing, which we already knew, y'all don't treat your employees right. You act like anybody can be replaced and you have no respect for sometimes when they're going through real personal issues, even death in their families. You seem to be very cold and callous towards these employees. And see, you can't just grab up a bunch of temps and replace everything. That doesn't always work out. And, it's not one of those things when pilots are striking, you can say, well, the hell with you. We'll just grab up a whole new group of pilots. Uh, no. The same thing for your shortage on air traffic controllers. These things are only going to get worse, y'all. It really, truly is. And it just goes to show you that America has done a poor job when it comes down to dealing with their employees. If they were doing a better job, you would see less of these things and you would see people more inclined to jump in and try to bring the nation back, right? You're not seeing that at all. People are helping America get back on her feet is the last thing that many people are thinking about right now. They are thinking about how they're going to survive, how they're going to pay for this high food, these high gas prices, high energy prices, rent, housing is damn near crashed. And I just looked at an article this morning and they are admitting we're already in a recession. And maybe I'll do that article one day this week. But in the article, they admitted America is already in a recession. So things are just getting worse by the day. And boy, the month of June gave America a black eye for real. Y'all, that planet alignment went on from the beginning of June all the way to the 28th. That's when it ended. And you see, America really got messed up bad in the month of June, and it's not going to get easier. I told y'all back in the winter that if we saw some real significant things happen, it was going to come in the summer months. It was going to come in late spring. And hey, it happened. It happened. And I really think it's downhill from here for the rest of 2022, and it's going to be bad going into 2023. Well, there you have it. I just put it out there. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.